Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky lawmakers discuss a bill targeting hate crimes here in the Commonwealth. And another bill being discussed in Frankfort could give student athletes the right to earn a bit more money.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Chas Gayhart. It is 5:33 on Wednesday, March 2nd. Let's go back over and check in with Cameron. And a nice morning and a nice day to look forward to.
Yeah, a nice few days is in store across the area before more showers return by the weekend. But overall, though, the next few days, be sure to get out and enjoy because, like Chaz mentioned, some really nice weather is on the picture. Let's go out to our camera over at I-64 in Moorhead. All is quiet this morning at the interstate as we are dry under a mostly clear sky and temperatures anywhere from the lower 30s to lower 50s, 50 in Pikeville, 48 in Jackson, 32 in Harlan, 30 over in Monticello. A clean sweep on Pinpoint Doppler this morning, and we stay dry for much of your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, really, for much of your work week ahead. And as you go out the door this morning, those temperatures are going to warm up by lunchtime into the upper 50s to near 60. How about upper 60s, close to 70 possible in spots by this afternoon as we stay mostly sunny and dry. Like I mentioned, though, some showers are on the picture as we get towards this weekend. I got that full forecast coming up in just a little bit. Chas.
Thanks, Cameron. Well, a Kentucky high school student says his sister's house in Ukraine was rocked by an explosion. The 17-year-old says the family is worried about his sister's safety, and now they're working to get her and the rest of her family to the United States. Jeremy Toms and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw shares his story.
In the name of Jesus, we proclaim your power.
Dunbar High School student Jimmy Eust is surfing the web for Ukrainian support. He's also monitoring the sounds of combat jets over Ukraine. This 17-year-old has a sister living in Lutsk, about 250 miles from the capital. He's worried about her safety. Her name is Oksana.
She said she heard like a really loud explosion.
This was the first day of the war. Jimmy says Oksana grabbed her 3 kids, husband Igor, and quickly left town.
Like we were getting videos and everything and calls, and how just in the background you could just hear just like, you know, whistles of missiles, just like a loud, annoying noise. All the kids are crying.
Jimmy tells us his 27-year-old sister and her entire family made it out safely to Poland.
Hopefully trying to, you know, come here with her family as a, you know, as refugees.
Jimmy's mother is Ukrainian and his father is Russian. He speaks the best English in the household, and now this high school junior is tasked with poring over visa documents to get his family into central Kentucky.
My grades have even suffered because I haven't even been able to pay attention.
Just when you thought this war is thousands of miles away, the impact is a lot closer than you think.
It's definitely been like just helpful to go to all the like vigils they're holding around everywhere, and not just in Kentucky, but like around the world.
In Lexington, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.
Lexington will hold a peace vigil tonight to support for Ukraine. It starts at 6 p.m. at the Courthouse Plaza. We are digging deeper into a case against Shannon Gilday. He is accused of breaking into a Madison County home and killing 32-year-old Jordan Morgan. Gilday was arrested Monday. One of several questions which remains unanswered in this case is what type of weapon Gilday might have been using on the night he is accused of breaking into the Morgan family home. Documents say Gilday was seen with an assault rifle. Jordan's father and former state representative Wesley Morgan says he thought Gilday was using an AR-15, which is typically a semi-automatic rifle.
This sorry, low-down piece of dog crap broke into that door, kicked her door open, and shot her probably 6, 7, 8 times with an AR-15.
District Court officials confirmed that Gilday's arraignment is scheduled for 9 this morning. His bond has been set at $2 million cash. The trial of former Louisville police officer Brett Hankerson continues today. He is charged with 4 counts of wanton endangerment in connection to the Breonna Taylor case. Prosecutors say he fired blindly into a neighboring apartment the night of the raid. Last week, jurors visited the scene. Hankerson is the only officer charged in the case. He is expected to take the stand. Jurors also heard from an LMPD firearms instructor who explained some of their training.
Part of your training, when an officer makes the decision to shoot, to discharge his weapon at an active threat, is he taught to shoot until that threat is stopped?
Yes, sir.
Hankerson told investigators he shot through Taylor's apartment in the direction of muzzle flashes. State police have made an arrest in a cold case bank robbery from nearly 4 years ago. State police tell us 28-year-old Adam Akers from Moorhead is accused of robbing the Whitaker Bank in Clay City on March 23, 2018. They say he robbed the bank at gunpoint and got away with a large amount of money. Police say their investigation is still ongoing. Several people in eastern Kentucky were recently named in federal indictments concerning cockfighting in Pike, Clay, and Laurel counties. Timothy Sizemore, Millard Oscar Hubbard, Beechel Collett, Lester Collett, and Justin Smith face charges in one case. In a second indictment, 8 more people face charges in connection with an alleged cockfighting ring in Laurel County. We have more information about the indictments on our website. And a bill that would make animal cruelty suspects responsible for the care of those animals advanced out of a Senate committee yesterday. Right now, animal shelters and local governments are responsible for those bills, and that can cost tens of thousands of dollars per case. The Lexington Herald-Leader reports Senate Bill 125 would change that and put the cost on the suspects in the cases. It will now head to the full Senate. 2 Kentucky senators are filing a bill to address hate crimes in Kentucky. Senator Morgan McGarvey and Gerald Neal of Louisville will file the bill. The bill will aim to strengthen hate crime laws in the state. It comes after the deadly Kroger shooting in Louisville back in 2018. Gregory Bush killed 2 African-American people. He was convicted of federal hate crimes and sentenced to life without parole. Previous attempts since to create a new state hate crime law have failed in the legislature. Supporters hope 2022 is their year.
If convicted of a hate crime, then there are additions to your sentence. Because again, this is not just a crime against an individual, it's a crime against an entire community. It is wrong, and we have to send the signal that it's wrong.
Supporters point to FBI statistics showing hate crimes increased from 2019 to 2020. The most common motivation for a hate crime is the targeting of someone for their race, ethnicity, or ancestry. Lawmakers went back and forth on House Bill 3 yesterday. The bill is an anti-abortion measure that would further restrict abortion access in Kentucky. Some Kentucky doctors worry additional abortion restrictions will prevent women from getting proper care. But the Kentucky Right for Life group rallied against abortion yesterday. They made it clear they want abortion gone in Kentucky.
Every life matters. Every life matters, even in the womb.
Our choice is ours, and it's none of your business.
No matter what kind of abortion restrictions Kentucky lawmakers pass right now, abortion access is still legally protected by Roe v. Wade. But some think the U.S. Supreme Court could potentially overturn that decision. A bill outlining how college athletes can use their name, image, and likeness to earn money is heading to a full House for a vote. Lawmakers in the House Standing Committee on Education passed Senate Bill 6 unanimously. The bill had previously passed in the Senate. Lawmakers said that this bill would put guardrails on how Kentucky student athletes can get paid for NIL, something they should have been done by NCAA or the federal government first.
The NCAA is the best entity to deal with this. They didn't. The next best entity to deal with this is in the federal government. They haven't done anything either.
If passed in the House, the bill would just need the governor's signature to become law. The House Education Committee also passed a resolution asking the federal government to guarantee that international student athletes have the same ability to make money for NIL deals as American student athletes. The National Park Service is asking for public input on whether 41 counties in eastern Kentucky should be designated a National Heritage Area known as the Kentucky Wildlands. The 90-day comment period began yesterday and runs through June 1st. Public meetings on the proposal will be held virtually on March 10th and March 15th, and comments can be made online. Congress authorized a study in 2019 to assess whether the region meets the criteria for a national heritage area. The study is expected to last through next year. Just ahead this morning, a famous rock star allows Ukrainians fighting Russian oppression to use one of its hits as their battle cry. That's coming up.
Another beautiful day is ahead, but showers return as early as this weekend. I got those details coming up.